I like watching the politics show. I don't even do drugs when I watch that, you know. Because it's interesting. It's things that you need to know, don't you think? Can I still vote now?
No, it's done.
And who is it?
Theresa May.
She's got it? No, get away.
You be safe as well. Love you.
Legs, I love you, bye.
Love you.
I'm physically alright, mentally, fucking hell, that's questions fucking asked.
She's been a big help over the last few days, do you know what I mean? If it hadn't have been for her, I wouldn't have nowhere to stay. I'd have been homeless.
Do you know, I've had this drug problem 12, 13 years. Picking something I've never done, never had a problem with, and this last couple of months, I've developed this picking problem, and the only thing I can put it down to is pure amounts of stress. I'm sitting here on my own, fucking 2-3 hours sat there fucking doing this to my face, and it don't help with work, 'cause, you know, some people are gonna look and think that it's some sort of fucking infection or cold sores or something. They're not gonna think, oh, she's done that to herself through picking by smoking drugs, are they? They're gonna think, oh, it's some sort of infection. It looks absolutely horrendous. Look what I've done to myself. Would you think that with picking? Someone would think I'd fallen asleep with that, wouldn't they? That's what I've done to myself.
Baby, you all right? Sure? Are you eating and that? Are you sure, Bobby? And you're all right where you are, yeah? You've got clothes and everything, yeah? Do you want a fag, Babs? Here, darling. As we're walking down the street, she's kind of turned round and said, please help me, you look after me, baby, you've looked after half of the girls. And she's gone, because you're like the mummy out on the beat. She didn't mean to say, like, oh, well, you're old, so you're the mum of the beat. She kind of just meant, oh, well, you're the mummy. To say that I've only been here between 8 and 10 years, I do know a hell of a lot of them. Baby, listen, he's a 40 quid of him, grab him if you can. Him, yes, silver car, Bobby. All right, take care, baby. Be careful. Bless her.
I'd seen Bee bumped into her down at work several weeks ago, and I don't know the full reason why she'd lost the flat that she had, but I found out, she told me she's was stopping in an hotel up road, which is fucking 40 quid a night, which is expensive, innit? So I said to her, well, you can stop at mine. So she started coming round. And she was stopping, she wasn't stopping every single night, but she was like, stopping one night, then not next, then stopping. It was quite nice. I didn't mind. I actually quite enjoyed coming around because it was a bit of company for me, and Bee's very, unlike most of the girls down there, she's, she feels like your bloody mother. She's got some sensibility. I feel like I can trust Bee as well. I feel like that I could leave money on the side there and go to the toilet and it'd still be there. With Bee, you get the feeling like she's not gonna... She's pretty trustworthy. That's something very rare to find in people down here, very rare.
I like making scrambled egg. Everyone does it different, don't they? Everyone has their own way of making things. And mine's like this, I'll show you now. That whisk the yolk last. Whisk all the egg whites first. With the milk, butter and salt. My granddad showed me the very first time how to make scrambled egg when I was about 7, 6, 7. He showed me how to do it in a pan. I don't like it in a pan. I think it goes too dry. Yeah, look how fluffy that's gone now, look. You see? It wouldn't have done that if you put your yolks in with it, like, you know, together, because the yolk would have been too heavy on it. If that makes sense. Yous would have loved my granddad. You know, if you met him, he was amazing, but he was a little bugger. He used to write me notes, right, you know, nick off school so I could go and chill at his. Look how fluffy that's going. Fluffy and pearly cream colour.
I was quite relieved to hear the news that she'd gone into prison, to be honest, because I thought in there she's got a fighting chance, you know, of getting off the drugs.
Yeah. Yeah, she was,
Yeah. And then when she comes out, we can start fresh. You know, we can start again.
It's just a second chance, isn't it? Well, going back a year is about a 4th, 5th, 6th chance, but, you know, I'm ready to start building a relationship with my boys again and starting afresh and living a proper life, a normal life, without having to worry about where my next tenner bag's coming from or anything like that. Every time it comes like that, and then he moves, moved away from Leeds, that was the best thing for me to do. If I'd have stayed there, I'd have just probably gone back to what I was doing before. It wouldn't put me on a methadone programme in prison, so I just had to do my rattle, basically, on its own. I had no sleep the whole 4 weeks I was in there. It was hard, it was horrible. But I did it, do you know what I mean? Well, I had no choice but to do it. It's been hard trying to accept people to help me.
Adele, honey. Just come to make sure you're all right, love. No answer, sweetie. She could be on a depression, on a downer.
Are you worried about her?
Yeah, a little bit. I haven't seen her for days. I do worry, do you know what I mean, that girls go missing, or do you know what I mean, that they get depressed, especially when they're using. Do you know what I mean? And Adele ain't got a family and her friends around. Since she's got a place, she's kind of hibernating in it. She'll only go out when she needs to go and get a bit of money for her stuff. I think it's the first time she's had her own home as well. And she's only still young, isn't she? Even though she's got kiddies of sense, she's still, like, just coming out of her teenage years, coming into a young woman really, isn't she?
I don't know what it is, but lately I've just been feeling proper down and shitty, and I feel like I've dropped into a fucking hole and got myself stuck, and I'm really fucking struggling to get back out. When anyone knocks on my door, I'm feeling like, first thought I get is, oh my God, oh no. Hide, be quiet, you know, ignore it, and feeling like I can't cope with talking to anyone, and only time I'm socialising or having company with anyone is the customers. And it's not the sort of company I want, you know what I mean? You know, you want to, maybe have a coffee and a chat, but obviously all they're interested in is sexual activities. That's what it's all about, 24/7. It's all about that and nothing but that.
I was in prison and Sammy Jo was next door to me. I did not know that she was a working girl at the time. I was 6.5 months pregnant and I got a bit of pain and I ended up giving birth that, evening. Well, she was the one to bang onto the their cell door, shouting to the officers and ringing her buzzer, saying she's got the baby in her arms. I gave birth to my stillborn baby. Sammy Jo had kind of kept my mind occupied. Talking through the window every day, she'd make sure till late at night, saying, "You all right, you okay?" Now I've got 4 children, 3 boys and 1 girl. I've had 9 births, 9 children. I've buried a few of my children. My last one was my oldest that I buried, he was 13. A little boy. It's still a bit raw, because I never spoke about it. And that's when my life just tumbled back down. I can't talk to my family, because we don't talk. Not like that anymore. It's just a split everything. They say a death brings people together. It didn't. It was separated, so. And really, sometimes you just need someone to grab hold of you and just give you a big old love and a big old shake and say, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Back on my own now. I've not got anybody around me. I'm not having to supply anybody. And I'm not having to pay somebody to be with me no more. Do you know what I mean? I don't have to fund somebody's habit just to be with me. So I'm on my own.
Because you've talked about getting clean and stuff. And
Yeah, that's the number one thing for me.
what is?
Getting clean, getting myself back to me. Getting my life back.
Is that in the realms of possibility?
Most definitely. And now I think I'm on my own. Now I think I've got more of a chance as well. I've not got people around me doing drugs, so it's cut out that temptation sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? I've got more of a chance now. Now that I'm on my own, I've definitely got more of a chance.
Just gonna go down to the co-op so I can buy some milk, some pop. I'll probably get some sweets and stuff for my nephew. It would have been going through my head, I'm gonna go and score. But now, because I don't want to score and I don't need to score, I'm able to go and buy what food I need to cook a dinner. It feels a lot better because I'm able to live a normal life for a change and do normal things like going to the shops to buy groceries and stuff that we need. It's just, it just feels normal for a change. Everything's just going back to how it used to be. Now I'm living here, I don't know anybody around here, so it's like a fresh start for me. So I don't bump into people each and every day who are taking drugs, and do you know what I mean? So it is a complete turnaround for me. That's in the past now, so I don't want to think about it. That part of my life's done, over, finished with. I don't want to think about that, because whatever I did back then, obviously I did for a reason. I don't want to be reminded of how I was living and how I used to live, because I know in my head how I used to live and how I was living, do you know what I mean? Any of the other girls who I know who are still doing what they're doing, they can see where I've got to now, and they can then think, well, yeah, fucking hell, it can be done. Fair play to her.